A husband and wife used to argue often. One day, the husband said, "Can't you ever keep quiet? You never lower your head and respect your husband like you should." The wife replied, "Why should I? You can't even give me a kind word or a little attention throughout the day." The husband shot back, "How can I speak kindly when you're always spitting poison? It's your own fault." Their arguments went on and on. Hearing their constant shouting, a neighbor came and said, "There's a wise man in town, go and see him. He can help you solve your problems." The couple agreed and went to the wise man. The wise man first listened to the husband and then to the wife. After hearing them both, he handed each of them 2 blank sheets of paper and said, "I can help you, but first write down all of each other's faults on these papers." He then sent them into separate rooms. The wife filled up 1.5 sheets with her husband's faults. The husband filled up both sheets with his wife's faults and still wasn't done. He came back to the wise man and said, "The paper you gave me isn't enough to write down all of her faults. Could you give me 3 more sheets?" The wise man replied, "I knew this would happen. That's why I only gave you 2. Now, let me ask you this. Do you want to divorce your wife or reconcile with her?" The husband said, "Divorce? No, we have 2 children together. I don't want a divorce. I just wish you would change a little and show me more respect." The wise man said, "A man should never stoop to compete with a woman. If you want your wife to lower her head, you must act in a way that makes her want to follow you. You are the man. Don't give up your position. When I gave you the paper, she wrote down your faults, and you started doing the same. Why are you competing with your wife? You are the man, yet you are trying to wrestle her for authority. Be a real man. Here, tear up the papers you wrote and take this blank sheet. Don't write anything. Go sit in the room quietly until I call you. Do not speak until I give you permission." After a while, the wise man called them both in. He turned to the wife and said, "Read aloud what you wrote." She began reading. "He doesn't notice if I'm around or not. He never spends time talking to me. He doesn't care about my feelings. His feet smell. He smokes. He comes home late. He leaves early." The list went on. The wise man then turned to the husband and said, "Now read what you wrote." The husband handed him the blank sheet of paper. The wise man asked, "You didn't write down a single fault?" Seeing that her husband hadn't written anything, the wife realized that her husband loved her just as she was, with all her flaws. She began to cry and threw herself at her husband's feet. "Forgive me, I've been ungrateful. I assumed you'd be like me and write down all my faults. I'm so sorry, please forgive me." The husband, surprised to see his wife bowing her head and asking forgiveness, felt his love for her grow. He too realized his own mistakes. The couple reconciled, thanked the wise man, and went home hand in hand. Share this with your loved ones as a reminder of patience and understanding in relationships.